everyone, Randolf here. Well, it's about time, isn't it? Well, maybe for some, but I don't know. Well, what I'm talking about is Rooster Teeth is starting to make a movie called Laser Shoot or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't really know. I forgot right now. It's like 3 in the morning right now. I think this is what happens when you work at night. You're just mostly up during the night. So fuck it. So yeah, Rooster Teeth is making a movie. Wow. You'd think they would have made one already, but whatever. Nah, that's not the thing I'm going to talk about here because I'm going to fucking watch it. Probably try to watch it when it comes out anyway. I'll try to make another this style review. But this is kind of thing I probably won't do as a video series, or kind of what I do for my videos, or maybe I'll do once in a while, but it's kind of a little rant-esque thing. And the thing is that Rooster Teeth is asking people, or is asking for donations from their fans for funding for the movie within Indiegogo. Now, I don't got a problem with it. It's just kind of fine. It's at this point, it's like, who gives a shit? Like, everyone uses Indiegogo or Kickstarter at this kind of point. So, what's the real big deal? Well, it kind of hit me or something. Because at this point, it's been like 6. Because when I learned about it, it was like 2 in the morning, like an hour ago. And I think they just started it, and they're already damn near their goal of fuck, I don't know. And it's probably still going strong. Hell, I'm gonna donate to it just to get either a digital copy like I did with Dick Figures, or get a DVD copy. I don't know which one yet. Need to get a Indiegogo fucking account anyway. So until then, whatever. My biggest problem is, well, now that Rooster Teeth is making a movie, I just gotta wonder, will this start the whole e-begging shit again? Remember when that was a thing during the internet? Mostly by the time when EVGN or when James Rolfe was trying to ask people for money to help produce the AVGN movie. Remember that? Well, I'm not gonna shit on that because a lot of people already shit on it, and I support James. I wish I donated when it was, when he had the Kickstarter, or what was it, Indiegogo, whatever the fuck he did. And I'm kind of thinking, will this happen again now that Rooster Teeth, a relatively popular company on the internet, is asking for money? Well, because the kind of people that would kind of attack these people, you know who you are, you know who they are, etc., etc. One, big one. I don't doubt he fucking complains about this kind of shit anymore. If he does, he's probably just doing this to get some heat or some shit like that. You know who he is. Don't even say his name. But you know which one. But, I'm just kind of wondering, like, are people going to talk shit about this? Because it's not too long since, like, the last Indiegogo Kickstarter project was kind of shit on, and that was the Smosh one, when they wanted to make a game. A game on smartphones. Yeah, that's right. Just a phone game. It was like $250,000, which, coming from a guy who went to college just to learn this kind of shit, I doubt that's enough just to make even a mobile game. And people started shit on that, which led Smosh and them to just barely reach their goal. because people are kind of probably smart enough. But then again, it's like people shit on Smosh and they shit on James when they did their kind of Kickstarter thing. But I remembered of another Indiegogo Kickstarter campaign. It was similar to Smosh's, to make a game. Guess who it was? Tobuscus. And did anyone bitch and moan about that? I think that was either right when Smosh was doing it, a little before that, because that was in 2013. Did anyone bitch when Tobuscus did it? No. And he reached way more than his, I think twice the amount that he was asking for. Now I know that James got like 4 times as much, going from $75,000 to 300 and some. But that's the thing. It's like, then they ragged on James for not stopping the thing. Well, there's people like Tobuscus who got like $600,000 just to make a game, a little over, about the same quality-wise as the Smosh game would probably be. Now I don't know, and I'm not ragging on these people for doing this shit. I'm kind of fine with that. I don't really give a shit. Like I said, I'm just wondering, is this gonna start the whole e-begging battles shit again? Are people gonna make shit? People, once again, you know, these kinds of people who probably rag on this shit and rant on these motherfuckers and call them shitbags and e-beggars, even though e-begging is, even though they're asking for a donation, e-begging is more of, hey, buy me something and I'll give you blah. Not help me with something that will be a service to you as well. Like a movie, like, because you need money for blah blah blah, whatever. People saying it's immoral and some shit like that. Are we going to do this again? It's just my big problem. Is this my big question for this? Is this going to happen again? Is this going to happen with thing with James, with people on one side or another? People shitting on the people, some people making stupid fucking claims and all this other shit, saying stupid shit, and then say, oh, all these fame bullies are fucking against me, blah blah blah, and bitch and moan, even though it's mostly because your arguments are fucking stupid. And of course the people that are gonna defend the people that do this stuff. I'm just wondering, is this gonna happen with? I'm kind of just ranting this shit. This is really unscripted. Like, I was just kind of thinking about this, and I said, screw it, put the camera up, or I tried to do this on the webcam, but the fucking mic doesn't work anymore, so I guess it doesn't work, internal mic doesn't work, so camera, like I did with the Godzilla film review, so hence why it took an hour to me to actually start recording this shit. So yeah, I'm just wondering, are we going back to this kind of crap, or are we just going to move on and say, you know what, who gives a shit at this point? It's just people giving money to other people that probably need it for now, even though I'm probably more towards the people who would say, why would Rooster Teeth need this? Because they're a fucking company at this point. I mean, I get it when it's like Smosh or James Rolfe or even to fucking Tobuscus. It's one or few people, like 3 people at best. I don't know how many are on Cinematica, like James, Mike, and whoever the hell he could get. But Rooster Teeth is a fucking company at this point. Like, they just recently got a new office. They're relatively big. They got awards. They're well known. All this other shit, and it's like, why are they asking for people money? Now, I'm not gonna go like they're shitbags and e-beggars, douchebags, or blah blah blah. You know, those people that say that kind of shit, because you know what? If people want to fucking support these people, fucking let them. Because you know what? Who gives a shit? It's like, you know what? We're all adults here. We have we do whatever the hell we want with our money. I'm just wondering, I'm repeating myself at this point. That's the kind of, but really, it's just repeating yourself all over again. People who shit on, people in the past, like Smosh and AVGN for asking money. We could probably do this again. We'll do say the same shit with Rooster Teeth. Even though it probably makes more sense to rag on them for Rooster Teeth for doing this because, well, they have enough money to move offices, then they should probably have enough money to make a movie. Now, once again, not shitting on them for doing this, but yeah, I'm not really into this much kind of a rant without actually thinking about it first. This is really fresh in my head. I just known about it, and I just thought of the repercussions of probably Rooster Teeth would get, even though they're probably at their goal already, with like people donating thousands of bucks all fucking ready within 6 hours of their video release. Or I don't know, this probably could have been like a day or two ago, and they just put up the video, so I don't know. So, yeah, that's kind of what I just had to say off my chest right now. Are we just gonna move on? Are people that once shit on people like James and Smosh, are you gonna ignore this? Or are they going back to their roots to shit on this thing? Are we moving past? Like, are we, as an internet society, whatever the fuck that means, are we moving past this kind of petty bullshit, or are we just gonna do this shit again? Again with people on two sides, or in my case 3 sides, a third side not giving that much of a shit either one way or another, not giving much attention to, or to the people that fucking bitch and moan about it, or the people that fucking defend them. But then again, I learned about all this Indiegogo, like, bullshitting, like, hate on them, well, relatively early. Well, relatively late. Like about a year or so. So I'm trying to gain my thoughts. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Let's hope the next video will actually be my fucking Godzilla review. Or it might be something else, I don't know. It's life. Whatever happens, happens. Sorry for the really fucking repetitive and the kind of stalling and other shit kind of review. This is just one big question. So, yeah, that's it, I guess. See you guys later.